Today, I'd like to share what I experienced in Vietnam. When I was traveling to Vietnam, my heart fluttered in anticipation. In my mind, I pictured people sitting back, enjoying life, eating rice noodles, and being merry. But then, reality struck and I was confused. What I saw were floating houses. Their whole house was just about the size of my room. I just couldn't believe that a whole family could live there. The children waved their hands to us with a smile. And soon, the children who were just skin and bones came to us and said, $1, $1. It seemed to me in their eyes, tears were about to come out any moment. When my mom noticed them, she opened her purse to give them money. But the guy stopped her. He said that we shouldn't even look at them. That puzzled me, and I thought that our guy was very cruel and strange. I kept looking at the children through the window, and I couldn't forget the expressions they had throughout their faces. It felt like they were telling me something. It seemed like they were saying, I envy you. I want to go traveling with you. I want to wear fancy clothes like you. Right then, I made up my mind. I want to be a person who shares with the poor. These children are innocent. Please do not disregard the truth. This is not a novel, a movie, or a TV show. Let's show leadership and guide our loving role toward awareness. We need to save the hope in their minds. We can create an innocent laugh on the poor children's faces. With the 1% of what we have, we can create a miracle. Remember, my 1% is 100% to those who need it. It's our turn to save the children suffering from poverty. Well then, are you ready to create a miracle? Thank you, everyone.
Hello again.
Hello.
I think one of your biggest concerns is global poverty. So I'm wondering how you plan to solve global poverty, what you can do.
So global poverty is a very serious problem. In America, there are a lot of leftover foods too. However, in another side, some place like Africa or Vietnam, there are people who are starving. So, how to solve this? I have a dream to become a global leader to help those poor children suffering from poverty. If I become a global leader, I would send money, I will send leftover foods to them, and I would have a campaign, and like other people, like Tennis Hall, which had made cooperation for let's save the environment. I would like to have a campaign like saving these children, and make some make a communication to help them and have money, send money to them, and I would help them very by myself and with other people I would say to them and let them know how these people suffer and how we need to solve it, how we need to help it, like now, as I'm doing my speech. Yes.
In your opinion, why do you think the guide stopped your mother from giving the child money?
That was the part when I was confused. So I thought that everyone would know that if people were suffering from poverty, then we need to help them. So that is still a confusion to me. But I think that some people are thinking like they're dirty, they're like animals, they're not people. We don't need to help them, actually. So that is the biggest problem too. That is why I'm asking you, please notice them. Please know that there are some people who are staying with us who are suffering from poverty. I think that is the reason why, because the guide has saw them a lot of people like that. So he just thinks like there are a lot of people like that. You don't need to help them any. I think that was the reason why.
I
think action works better than words, and you said that you want us to know the poverty of the poor countries. But right now we have about 100 people in this hall. What would you recommend us to do?
So, with like 100 people in front of me, I would like to recommend you, as I said in my speech, 1% or a little bit of my allowance, a little bit of money, a little bit of clothes that you don't wear anymore. Those could be a big help to the people, children suffering from poverty. So what I recommend you is that if you have some clothes or some things to eat or something to play, if you don't use it anymore, then please do not trash it away. Please give it to like UNICEF, and please give help to the children suffering from poverty. That is what I am recommending you. They don't need a lot of help. They don't need like Bill Gates. You don't need a lot of money to help them. A little bit of money, a little bit of food can be great help to them.
네, 수고하셨습니다. 자리에 돌아가